everybody, Dr. Eric Plasker here, and welcome to 100 Year Lifestyle TV. I am here with Dr. Zilda Santos from Brazil with her son, Dan, who is here because Dr. Zilda, pediatrician in Brazil, is here visiting and just received a month's worth of chiropractic care. And I would love it, Dan, as a translator here, if you would tell us what brought your mom here initially, and let's talk about her experience.
Okay, my mother, she basically never had chiropractic care before. And about a year ago, she got diagnosed with meningioma on her base of her cranium on the right side.
Okay, explain what that is.
And basically, it's the growth of the dura mater. It's a cartilaginous tissue that's been growing. It's not malignant, but it's been growing on over time, and at this point, it's getting so big that it's pressuring some nerves and affecting her eye movement.
Okay, so it's a non-malignant growth in her brain.
Mm-hmm.
And so talk to us, ask your mom, Dr. Santos, how is this affecting your health? And describe all the different ways that you saw it affecting your life.
Como o crescimento do tumor tem afetado sua saúde e sua vida?
Somente a visão, né, ficou mais paralisada, mais lenta, e a tensão na região cervical, um movimento mais tenso, fiquei mais tenso.
So, mainly what affected was her vision. Most was how she detected the tumor, and then she started feeling more tension on the cervical side that the tumor is.
Okay, and so when you say it affected her vision, and I know she had pain and discomfort in her shoulder and her back, how did it affect her confidence in herself, in her movements, in her ability to work?
Como afetou a sua habilidade diária, tipo os seus movimentos, sua habilidade de trabalhar, essas coisas?
Fiquei mais tensa pela tensão, mas o movimento ficou mais lento. Eu demorava para fazer as atividades. As atividades ficavam mais lentas.
Because of the tension that everything was causing, all her activity was slower. Like she felt that she was too tense to perform well on her job and daily tasks.
And how about her confidence in herself, and maybe even did it create any fear in her aging and the possibilities for her future?
E em você, sua confiança em você e sua vida, tipo, o tumor fez você ficar com medo, mais estressada?
Sim, a gente fica mais apreensiva e tensa. É essa tensão, mais estressada, assim. Mas confiando em Deus, e também, né, nessa nova perspectiva de vir aqui fazer esse tratamento, fiquei mais confiante nesse tratamento.
She said that she did felt that she was less confident with her performance in life in general, because like it's a tumor, like you get a hit, like, oh, I have a tumor in my brain, that is like bad. But she is a very faithful woman. Like she's very devoted to God, and she had a hope that something will happen to help her. And then when she heard that, I was telling her about chiropractic, and she said that it gave her more hope, and then she met you.
And so she came, and we're probably all going to get emotional here because it's really a special person and a special story. Describe to us, in just the last 4 weeks, the difference that you have seen in your health, how you feel, and your eye, your back, and basically your life, how your life is changing now because of what has happened.
Fala como a sua vida mudou, como nessas últimas 4 semanas, e com o seu olho, o que acontece com o seu olho, com suas costas e com a sua vida em geral.
Então, me senti mais relaxada, e os movimentos cada dia mais, a cada sessão, os movimentos começaram a ter mais agilidade no olho e eu também mais agilidade no movimento em geral. Né? Deu mais confiança, fiquei mais firme, mais confiante, a visão ficou mais fixa, né? Os movimentos ficaram melhores.
So she said that after every
Cada sessão.
adjustment, every session, she said that her movement would get better and her energy level would get better, and then she started noticing that the eye was getting better, and then that was giving her more confidence and she's like way better, and she's excited about chiropractic because she hadn't any like contact with chiropractor before. So.
Yeah, it's interesting. So we're being very subdued right now about the excitement that was just happening in the other room when we were talking about it, I must say. I noticed when all of a sudden I looked out in the reception room and she got up to come in to get her next adjustment. She got up quickly. She wasn't cautious about her movements and getting out of the chair. She got up with confidence, moved without being deliberate every step, cautiously, but really moving very quickly. And talk about what you noticed with your eye, because this is, I mean, we adjusted her neck, her upper cervical spine. Didn't work in her brain at all, but just worked in her upper cervical spine. Talk about what you noticed. How did you notice that your eye was changing?
Como você notou o seu olho mudando, tipo, de não ter nenhum movimento para movimento?
Então, ao ficar lavando o rosto, a gente percebe a visão, mas tem um olhar, né? Tem mais. Antes o olho estava mais tenso, mais bem parado. Depois agora está movimentando, até ao lavar o rosto, você vai percebendo o movimento dos olhos. Tá? Tem uma visão melhor, a gente percebe um olhar melhor.
She said that whenever she was washing her face and then she looked at the mirror, like she noticed that was more expression in the eye instead of being like really stiff, because before it would look like one of those glass eyes that has like no movement, and then one day when she was washing, she looked up and then there was some kind of expression on her eye.
Yeah, and not just in the eye directly, which we saw that because her eye movements have almost returned to full range of motion, but all the muscles around the eye showing facial expressions, and which was excited. I think that's how I noticed it initially. I'm like, oh my goodness, you're smiling and it's equal, and you're squinting and it's equal on both sides, and it was very, very exciting. And so this must be you're going back to Brazil and with a newfound enthusiasm.
Você está voltando para o Brasil com entusiástica sobre quiropraxia.
Sim, então, mas estou confiante que esse movimento com o passado das sessões, eu continuando essas sessões lá no Brasil, esse movimento vai melhorar cada dia mais. Confiante na prática da quiropraxia.
She said that she believes in chiropractics, and that from now on she'll get adjusted regularly, and now she's like more confident about the end result of everything. So
that's amazing, fantastic. And as a pediatrician, a medical physician, a pediatrician, what would you want your colleagues to know about chiropractic care, the body's ability to heal when the nervous system is functioning, and I'm curious about that.
Ele está curioso para saber o que você acha que os seus colegas, ou o que você acha que você queria falar para os seus colegas sobre a sua experiência com quiropraxia. O que você quer que eles soubessem?
Que é importante a estrutura do corpo, né? Que é a coluna, que sustenta todo o corpo, que os nervos saem da coluna, e que é importante ajustar essa coluna e preservar o movimento da coluna. Desde a primeira fase de vida, né? Até para ter uma melhor longevidade. Começar desde o início, já direcionar até as crianças como se posicionar, saber cuidar da coluna.
And she said that she want them to know that because the nervous system is the most important system of the body that controls everything, that the movement of the spinal column is very important. And because of that, we should be taking care since our early steps until later on. And she would now be like on her practice, like tell her patients that they need to take care of their spinal.
We should work together.
Yes.
Right? We should work together?
Yes.
Yes. Important question. As a pediatrician,
Okay.
do you see babies and children that have birth trauma to the spine and the nervous system?
Como pediatra, você já viu crianças com trauma depois de pós-parto e problemas mentais por causa do parto, assim?
Sim, já vi muitos casos, principalmente paralisia do braquial, né? Paralisia do sistema braquial, fratura da clavícula, né? Muita chama tocotraumatismo. Trocotraumatismo.
And she said that, yeah, on her line of work, she has seen a lot of like traumas on the spinal cord, but especially like on compression of the nerves on the arm and breakage of clavicles and things like that.
How important do you think it would be for those babies to have their neck evaluated early when they're young after the trauma to make sure that it healed right then, quickly, rather than wait 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years of damage? How important do you think that would be?
Quão importante você acha que é para essas crianças que nasceram com trauma serem cuidadas logo na hora, em vez de esperarem 30, 20 anos?
É importante o segmento seguir a estrutura da coluna, né, não pular as fases do desenvolvimento. Tem a fase do engatinhar, a fase do andar, e isso tudo tem que ser cuidado através das fases do desenvolvimento motor. Né, o desenvolvimento motor, seguir a quiropraxia é paralelo com o desenvolvimento motor, ou até chama psicomotor da criança. Vai desenvolver paralelamente.
E os traumas? Como é que os traumas afetam essas coisas?
Sim, afeta no engatinhar, às vezes pode afetar no engatinhar, no desenvolvimento do andar, atrasos no andar, no engatinhar, no sentar. E a quiropraxia pode ajudar bastante no desenvolvimento motor da criança.
And she said that those traumas can affect the way that the kids develops, and like even like on the motor part of the development, like sitting and crawling and things like that. And she says it's very important for the kids to never skip like one phase of the development. And she said that a kid with a trauma, if under chiropractic care, would never skip one of those area of growth. So therefore, it would be like a healthier kid.
Yeah, and it's really true. And I wish you lived here so we could work together more.
Okay.
Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. Your son is studying hard, working hard, and we're going to do a lot to make sure that more people like you can benefit from the chiropractic care, and that we work together in the spirit of harmony to help more people be healthier.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Zilda. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you next time.
Okay.